Hi guys, welcome back to more episodes of The Walking Dead. We're on episode 4 of season 9 and we had the... well, I don't even know how to put it into words really, but Daryl and Maggie at the end of the last episode walked away while they took care of business, and they've not declared war but declared being an opposing side to how things are being handled. Maggie wants to run it all her way. She feels as though Rick's making a mistake, in particular with Negan. So it's going to cause a feud, at the very least. This season so far has felt very, very different. I can't really pinpoint where the story's going yet, so we're just going to keep going. So let's carry on. This is episode 4. Oh dear Lord. Night after night after night. Oh, she's splitting me too. Something darker going on in here. Put it down. That's bringing back just a few too painful memories. I mean, it's coming together.
Didn't realize you were back from the camp.
Just came in this morning.
You headed back already?
I just came to pick up a few things.
A crowbar being one of them. Well, you're someplace other than the camp.
Her hair's grown again really quickly, we noticed.
I'm gonna make things right, like we talked about.
Like you did with Gregory. Only we never talked about that. Rick was wrong because he made a call that wasn't his to make. I just want to be sure that you're not wrong in the same way that he was. And I want you to be sure.
I don't think at this point, especially since her and Daryl had that little get-together and that talk, and with what happened at the end of the last episode, I don't think Maggie's mind is up for being changed.
Turning the undue stress of the rapid current against the supports, plus the added weight from the construction materials and whatnot, I take no pleasure in saying that in the long term, it's bad. There is a small silver lining.
Yeah? What's that?
The two nearby herds we've been tracking, one Tybalt and Cordelia, are running parallel as expected, but luckily show no signs of merging, which is first-rate news. I'm truly very sorry I didn't do more. Maybe if I just read more books, engineering, motivational, or otherwise, maybe we could have.
Don't do that.
Don't second guess that.
You're not just a guy who read some books. You made something. You got us here. Hey.
Can't fall in for that.
Hey.
You leaving too?
Well, I kind of saw this coming.
You've seen it out there, Rick.
What about the sanctuary?
Well, I sent Alden to head off the group and lead them back. They need to try standing on their own. They don't want us there anymore.
No.
But I know they don't want Negan anymore either.
I don't know if we're doing the right thing here.
Hey, I'm sorry, Rick. I really wanted it to work.
Do you know what the awkwardness of this is? Even in peace now, you're still dealing with a million problems that you didn't have before.
You just thought you should know pronto.
When did she leave?
Don't know. Call just came in from the hilltop relay.
L1, I need you to get an urgent message to Alexandria. If Maggie Reese shows up, delay her at the gate and alert Michonne right away. Let's talk.
I think she's done talking.
So do I.
We've given up about a fourth of our tomato crops to the crows.
Need to plant more stakes and flags.
We could. There's just too many of them. Seems like one of those things where the world's starting to have an edge over us.
Once we get the windmill up and running, it'll help. And I'll talk to Eugene when he gets back.
Do you know, there's one thing that you've now got to factor in that you've never really had to factor in for a very long time. At least not in the recent past. And that is, regardless of what's happened to the world, with humans in particular, put humans to one side, the natural evolution of the planet and its delicate balance of nature, that with all of our industrial revolution and gases and greenhouse gases and all the rest of it, we know what all of this, by us being here, does to the environment. Because pretty much all of that has vanished overnight, you're going to have a resurgence, I think, of not necessarily species that have died out. If they've died out, they've died out. There isn't somebody cloning them anywhere. But, you know, things that are still around are going to overgrow more than they've ever have done, especially when it comes to things like what they're trying to do here with farming and everything. You know, bees, just as an example, bees, crows, all the different wildlife that was curtailed to a certain point with all of our modern day living, and now coming back in force. So when it comes to like that, you've got an infestation of something. It's going to be far more extreme than what it was when there was 8 billion people on the planet. Yes, it also provides more sustenance depending on what it is, but you are now fighting the things that what farming and agriculture would need to be able to stay away. You're going to have more of that. I know that was really fucking long-winded. I'm sorry.
That was the way back there.
Yeah.
Pull over!
What's going on?
What is this?
Yeah.
You know exactly what this is.
You messed with the relay?
This time, man.
Here we go.
It's gonna go the way it was supposed to.
Here we go.
Oh, shit.
Shit, it was gonna come to this. I don't like this. I don't like our group infighting here over this shit. Oh, well, that's just perfect. Now you're both stuck in a hole.
We're keeping you alive, and the living eat. So eat, Negan. It's a nice day.
Is that all you got?
I got better things to do.
I mean, I'm proof that you're making civilization, right? I mean, that's what your boyfriend said, so.
I'd say it's about 20 minutes before the sun hits that bar. That's all you get. Then, you're gonna eat every last bite.
And I'm out of it.
You wanna talk?
Oh.
God damn it.
That's gotta hurt.
And you really laying this on me? You're the one that had to go chasing after her.
Where did the big ass hole come from?
Just let things be, huh?
Daryl, I get why she can't accept it. I do.
Do you?
Her never coming to Alexandria, her hanging Gregory the way she did, I know.
Man, your ass wouldn't even be alive if it wasn't for Glenn. You wouldn't have found Lori. You wouldn't have found Carl. And you sure as wouldn't have found any of us. Parading me around so I couldn't say nothing. Man, you got that guy sitting in a cell like a damn symbol. To all them assholes who can't wait to see things go back to the way that they were.
Keeping them alive is how we make sure it won't. You saying Oceanside killed those saviors? Harrod.
Mm-hmm. They walked away.
What they deserve.
Becomes a martyr. The war was for nothing. Every person who died for nothing.
Oh, they're so... I agree with both sides.
And I would have died for Carl. You know that. You're chasing something for him that ain't meant to be, man.
He is chasing it for Carl.
I never asked anyone to follow me.
I know. I know.
That sounds more boring than my day. You're the one that's stuck in here with the C team while Rick and his merry band of bridge builders are out there.
We're reordering the world, rebuilding government and creating laws. We're at the start of everything, and nothing is holding us back.
I am grateful my wife didn't have to see me like this.
What do you mean? As opposed to the asshole that you were before?
We would have loved to have a kid like Carl. You were lucky.
I think about him every damn day.
You ask me, it's better this way.
And how the hell exactly is that?
My wife, she wasn't made for this. She was weak when she died. And now I know she made me not weak. Behind walls, bars, we die. But see, out there, it's like an addiction. I know that you know what I'm talking about.
Yes, she does actually. I want to know more about what she knows that we don't here.
You don't have to do this.
Yes, I do. There's only one place left for me to go.
I didn't make it that way. Others did. You did. I'm a better person because of you. You asked me for help. And I failed you. And I hope you can forgive me someday. Just like I forgive you.
Come on, thank you. I don't understand this woman at all. She's one of the characters that we've had in the show for quite some time now that I can't get a read on her at all. Especially as we know
everything okay?
She's withholding stuff.
Where'd you get the gun, Jed?
Alden wasn't as quick as you. Surprised me too.
How about we all lower our weapons? Nobody gets hurt today.
Oceanside's killing us. So now, being that it's war,
no,
they're gonna get what's coming to them. You're a weak little woman who got in a lucky shot.
Right.
And now, listen to what I say.
You're still not learning from anything, are you? Yeah. Yeah.
No!
Yeah, it is. And you're stuck in there.
We got this. 1, 2, 3.
Gonna have to work together, really. How strong is it? That's the warrior in you. That's exactly what he was talking about.
You are trapped, same as me. You're connected to the dead, same as me. We are the same, and you can't stand that we're the same.
Thinking of ways to bring people together, not pitting them against each other. I sacrifice, and I compromise. I do get strength from the dead, but I live for the living, and I make no apologies for that. But this world is going to be better for my daughter and for every other child that comes into it.
Wait.
What?
I want to see her. I need to see her.
No, we don't have your bat.
There's going to be a lot of them start dropping in for a visit.
You okay? Yeah.
Use them as much as you can. Stack them up.
Heads up!
Incoming! I don't know. Jesus Christ, this is like a game of fucking... dodged of fucking flying walkers. Sort out your disagreements later. Fuck. Right, come on, help Daryl, come on.
Hurry!
Ah, no!
You're almost there.
We're not fucking losing Daryl. No way.
Brother.
Oh, God.
Take my hand.
Okay, I was getting really nervous there. They were gonna have him.
Come on.
Come on, let's go.
Wait. I'm gonna stay back, lead him away from the camp.
What?
I'm staying.
No, man.
I'm not giving up on it, not yet.
They ain't never gonna hold him. They'll get washed out
No,
to sea.
man, I'm not sacrificing the bridge. I'll find another way.
There ain't no other way, man.
I'm not destroying the bridge.
See, when the chips are down, they go into default mode, these two. They're just, they're saviors. They do not quit.
And
Oh, she's been to a note.
If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together.
Axe still in it there. This has got a little bit more tricky here now. Oh, god damn it. That's gonna throw him. Yeah. Oh no! Oh, please tell me he's not just bashed his fucking head on that rock. It's not the horse's fault. Oh no. Yeah, the one on the left. Oh shit. They're just gonna have you for dinner. Right there. It's gonna fucking end, isn't it? I just know it. Of course it's gonna end there. Okay, episode 4. Up until the last few minutes, that was actually quite a slow episode. You know, we started with a bit of that monologue of Michonne leading and still leading, in effect, what could be seen as a double life. She still feels the need to go out at night and do what she's been doing. And then Negan pulling at that fray in her. And no, she's not like Negan, and he knows that. But there's enough similarities for him to have hooked onto the part of her personality and her psyche that knows some of what he's saying, that there's some truths in there. But she defended herself well with him as to what everyone's trying to build here, her included, and that she's going to try and make a new life and a new world, and that everything's starting over. You're the past, you're the old world, and you do get a kick out of it. He can't deny that. And then we've got all this thing with Maggie wanting to turn up to get rid of him, but obviously the messages didn't get through, didn't get relayed, and then Daryl's literally pulled Rick further down the road to try and have it out with him, and it's all gone to shit. And now those two hordes that Eugene said probably wouldn't merge because they were running in parallel now no longer are, because of all the noise that was going on with Carol. And he's been impaled by rebar. I thought he'd just banged his head when the horse threw him off. I thought he'd just thrown him back. But I mean, he's had all sorts of injuries, Rick, in particular. But he's never, as far as I can recall, he's been stabbed, he's been shot, he's had the living daylights beaten out of him. He's the only thing he's not had is been bit, obviously, otherwise he wouldn't be here. But he's never been pinned. And I don't care who you are, if you are lying where he is with a piece of rebar sticking out your fucking ribs, you can't lift yourself off that. What the hell's going to happen? Here's me literally 5 minutes earlier saying I was really worried for Daryl there, because especially recently with Carl going and everything, there's a lot of our main characters may not have as much plot armor as they once had. And then they go and do that. Right. I guess we'll find out what happens in episode 5, which I'm now going to go and watch, which you guys will get the following day. So until then, thank you lots for watching. The Anne thing, just before I go. She's left Gabriel behind there. We don't know where she's headed. We know it's something to do with who she spoke to with the helicopter. There's a big storyline behind that, hidden behind a veil at the moment, that they're holding from us. And I'm expecting it to come later in the season. We'll just have to wait. If you do want to watch any of these episodes, don't forget they are available in full length over on Patreon. Link in the description as always. All the usual bump is in the description anyway. I would appreciate a quick sub to the channel if you haven't already. Post your comments, and I will see you for episode 5 next. Till then, guys, thanks a lot for watching. See you for the next one.